All right, so this is the second episode. Let's drunk play.
This
Deadly
time with
Premonition.
shotguns.
Previously.
Sweet, this is great. Man, I forgot what we were doing. Oh yeah, we were talking. Hold on.
Welcome. I'm the sheriff.
George.
Call me George.
Man with the handlebars.
Handlebars, and he knows how to handle an axe, is what you're implying.
Mm-hmm. And how?
So just brief recap. It's me, Riley, Alex, Tony, and Michael here.
Yep. And we're scaring the children with the story of whatever happened last night. The poor child.
If you're keeping up from the previous episode, we are at, I think, 7 cliches.
About there.
Yeah.
It's got some memories attached.
You know what? The guy talking reminds me of the G-Man from Half-Life.
No, we're going to find out it's George.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's why we can't see his face.
No, they just
Or
showed
it's
the bottom
York.
part of it. There is no handlebar, so it can't be
Well,
George.
It's probably York.
He's had leukemia.
It's gotta be York.
Yeah.
I've never been to a movie theater, though.
Wow, that's sad. What kind of childhood is this kid having?
But you can glean a lot of it just from the room.
Not back in this room! Oh, thank God those children are gone. Oh, tarot cards.
Angel
Ooh.
Isaac. What?
Nice.
Kind of like a corny goth version of like those pictures from like Tiger or Teen Beat magazine.
Oh, sugar donut. Way to play up to cop stereotypes.
Your heart rate goes up.
That would be funny if
Yeah.
the only way to die in this game was to eat unhealthily.
Are you telling me the door wasn't locked this
You have
entire
a
time?
cholesterol meter.
Yeah.
Where are you getting all this electricity?
Well, I guess they paid their hydro bill. Alright, hello! Let's walk into the creepy door.
This is kind of a nice scene.
I don't know about that.
Oh, I thought you got to choose a direction for a second.
York.
Did you notice how there was like 9 footsteps, but the actual animation for the character, he actually took about 3? It was like, but he was just like, kind of like doing a cool saunter over.
I should have a footstep sound go whenever I start moving my wheelchair.
Great. Zombie sheriff.
Don't breathe. Hold your breath.
That's terrible advice.
See you if you hold your
Oh, maybe that's
What?
not. That's great advice then.
Hurry. Like this.
The children know what to do.
Please tell me this is a quick time event.
You better have a button for hold your breath. One of them faints.
Oh, if you let go of R2, it discovers you. Oops.
Get over here! Well, there goes the unfortunate end of York.
Sorry about that, guys.
How is the child?
Back on episode 1, first day of the investigation. That dog barking's really freaking me out. La 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 la. Yeah.
Is that supposed to be the kid coming up behind you?
Oh, maybe.
I suppose that makes more sense than the jokes we're making.
Yeah.
And by we, I mean me. Can't skip these cutscenes, Riley. Now you know the importance of not dying.
Don't breathe. Hold your breath. They can't see you if you hold your breath.
Okay.
Hurry. Like this. Cover your mouth.
How did you find this out, child?
Remember that gun you had, Riley? That'd be great about now.
But this is in York's Mine Palace.
So he should have a gun. Or something better. Ew. Ew.
Zombies' faces are pretty good. That's right.
Let's just stand here and hope he doesn't get any closer.
It's a little much.
I like how it's just that one sound looped over and over again.
Kind of sounds like water, like lapping up against a dock or something.
Yeah.
I was thinking the clickers from Last of Us.
Well, I've never played Last of Us,
That's a good game.
but I've heard
Terrifying.
it's got some of the best voice acting in video game history.
Wonderful.
Speaking of voice acting,
Yeah. So, like, we're okay to breathe again? Yeah, I'm a little confused, but...
Pretty sure that's Zach.
Oh, there we go. Hey, we got a can of pickles!
American audiences are love of picaroos.
I hope he obsessed about having his morning coffee.
Holy shit, that's the fucking widest bed in the history of, like, the fucking world.
It's the FBI's government money, you know.
Yeah,
they,
really.
they spare no expense.
Shouldn't have had that last pickle.
The symbolism in my dreams continues to intensify. A forest of
Bake
red
and bake.
trees, a carpet with red leaves, a strange doll, and twin angels.
Oh, that's what they were supposed to be?
Bothers me the most. I swear I've seen him before. I just can't remember where.
He was you as a child.
Whoa.
Well, it'll probably come back to me eventually. For now, we need coffee.
Yep, there we go. There's a coffee line.
There's a-
And we're up to cigarette number 8.
I hope this whole mission is just you trying to get coffee.
Cafeteria, Zach. I hope they
Once you get coffee, the mission ends.
I really need some coffee. Then we can head to the sheriff's office.
Smay is speaking to me.
Procedure for everything, right, Zach?
Yeah, real quick so I don't have to hold my breath ever again.
Yep, that's great. I'm really loving the whole need for coffee. It's really speaking to me and getting me more invested in the character because we share similar qualities.
Yeah.
I like that.
I felt the same way when he started talking to himself.
It's a little for everyone, really. Oh my gosh, can you actually get different wardrobes? That'd be great.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
This
we gotta
is
look all snappy.
Hilarious. Perfect for long hours of overtime.
Almost brand new, no problem.
There you go.
Oh,
That's pretty sharp.
Yeah. I feel like it's $910.
Yeah.
Or is that how much money you
That's
have?
how much you have. I think this is all in your suitcase.
Wait, you can do... What would this
This
cleaning
is
do?
hilarious.
you click
Salary cleaning.
Yeah, I feel like... Ooh, extra for trendy clothes. This is just wonderful.
the FBI knows how to do it.
Also, you got a very
toolbox.
nice room.
I like how your tie goes forward when you're walking forward.
Is there coffee in there?
That's pictures of potatoes?
And berries. And actually, there's a picture that has berries and the word berry on it.
Like the door wasn't locked.
Well, that's your dumb.
You done goofed. Oh, you could shave.
Yes.
This is hilarious.
Come on.
Can you just add a beard?
I really hope so. That'd be wonderful.
Just all of
Yeah,
a
after this I
sudden-
won't shave for a few days.
It's like in The Witcher. You shave yourself at the beginning of the game, And then there's this, and you can get your hair cut, but as you play, your hair grows back in.
Huh.
Extra for shaving, $12.
Nice. They're paying you
It's
to look
enough to buy an
nice.
eraser.
Oh, an open shower.
Do you think that then when they were adding in like the salary and the changing clothes and the shaving, like do you think the assumption was that this is just gonna be like a procedural masterpiece? You know,
Yeah.
like this is gonna like people are gonna think they're in on the ground floor of what it's really like to be an agent.
Also, if you run, you go through doors quicker.
Oh. Let's see what random doors we can get into. Nope. Nope.
These look pretty generic.
Okay, this place is pretty nice.
It's a pretty
Yeah, really.
swanky lobby. Check your mail.
Oh.
Observe the
Open it.
microwave.
Egg.
You don't get any money for opening the microwave?
Maybe you get some for stealing eggs.
Cutbacks.
Just an egg. Just an egg.
You got egg.
I don't know why this egg was in the microwave and not the fridge. Oh, that's nice.
Perfect day to have a walk.
Why not?
Let it go.
Read the menu. Right, Zach?
I'm falling in love with this game.
It's a bummer how like some of the zippiest lines are just through text. Like
Yeah.
it would have been hilarious to hear that.
Coffee with milk, exactly the same way I take it. Really big fan of this character. That's the woman's washroom, Riley.
I know.
It's off limits to us.
Food stuff.
Extra for observation.
How do you think you have use your items? Because I feel like you need a cup of coffee before you go out.
Looks like the door wasn't locked. Made it through 2 iterations of this game.
Good
I-
morning, Mr. Morgan. Your breakfast is ready for
Whoa,
Okay, that's
that's
kind of creepy.
That's pretty much a reverse zombie.
Which makes her the most alive person there is.
Polly Oxford.
The hotel owner.
Thank you, Mrs.
We just learned her name.
Just Polly is fine.
Well then. Thank you, Polly.
Isn't this from Super Mario? This song?
Is everything all right, Mr.
Yeah, it sounds a little bit
Dun,
like it.
dun, 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 dun. It's from Super Mario World, the first Super Nintendo Mario.
Really? Why?
My cooking repeat guests. Honestly, though, it's been a while.
I love this framing.
She's so antisocial.
Help but notice. Aside from you and
It's like that video I saw of people going to North Korea and having the buffet breakfast. That's all I was there, just 2 people on a very large table.
you. I was wondering if there were any other guests or workers here.
Oh, no one else. My husband and I used to run this place, but he's in heaven now.
You've been working here alone since then.
Agree to disagree.
Oh my. We're all out of pepper. I'm very...
No, this isn't good! Splat! Throw everything on the
By
table.
yourself.
Well, yes, I suppose. I could just live on my pension. But I have to admit, running a hotel is kind of like a hobby of mine.
That's nice. Polly, it might help to hear you better if you could sit a little closer.
Oh my, Mr. Morgan. You're in
Oh, Mr. Morgan, you're embarrassing me.
too. I think I'm a little too old for you. I
Wow.
still love my departed husband.
Alright, because he pointed at his dick.
I appreciate the invitation, but I'm fine over here.
Polly, I can hardly hear you from all the way over there.
You're exaggerating. This is fine. It won't do to be all clumped together with such a large table and cafeteria. We have
It's amazing how detailed like this scene is between these two, and like the shooting mechanics. We're just like, we'll get to it later.
This is actually a really good scene. I like it.
Say I had some trouble during the last case I was working on. I'm sure it'll heal. It's just a flesh wound.
Flesh wound? They cut your biome off.
the tough guy here. I want you to be able to relax here. I've prepared a special...
Even better than the room we were just in.
famous rock star once stayed in the same room, you know.
Really? I feel honored.
If you need...
But were they outside?
Just let me know. I'll...
Or was it just we're supposed to be looking out the window in that last shot?
I think it's just a huge window.
Huh.
It's a huge window.
About the town.
Oh.
Oh,
Don't
you're
have much
right.
time to make that
Tell me
decision.
about this town.
Well,
Great sized room.
you might know this already.
How
Cigarette
expensive do you
number
think those
9.
rooms are, or those windows are?
Comes here quite often, but it's a nice
$12?
surrounded with nature. It was a big and prospering lumber town until not so long ago. We used to have a population of over 6,000 people. Less than a tenth of them left now. This hotel
Anyone go with math?
Yeah,
Anyone give us
it's like one of those like grade 6 math problems.
those days.
So less than 600.
That's why this place is so big for such a small community.
I have so many fond memories from back then. I
I
suppose.
like the music in this game.
Now the music is sort of like
Oh, yes,
spooky
it's
Simon and Garfunkel.
It brings you at night to let the whole
What a transition from Super Mario to creepy Simon Garfunkel.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful sound. And you'll love it too, I think.
I look forward to hearing it then.
Anything else you'd like to know about?
Hello, darkness, my old
Yes,
friend.
actually. Could you tell me about the shops around here?
Shops? Well, there aren't many.
There's the Hammocks Are Us, and that's on 3rd. There's Hammocks Emporium, that's
Oh,
also
yeah.
on 3rd.
Hammock District.
I'm sure you'll get to like them. The A&G Diner is a great place to eat. They might be open even if my kitchen is closed.
Whoa.
Sexual.
Bar, there are two. Galaxy of Terror, Sweary 65.
Oh, wow. Sweary, you named a bar after yourself.
We also have a gas stand.
I do the same.
The art gallery, and even a gunsmith. You should be able to find what you need.
Thank you, Polly.
The hell
Wait,
is
what did
that?
he put that in? Yeah, does he have his own portable ashtray? Damn, the 90s had all sorts of proper smoking devices, eh?
Well, he was using a pretty modern laptop.
That's true. It had satellite coverage.
The very best you have, please.
I understand. I'll be right back with it.
Just in case he didn't have a container large enough for her milk. Ooh, will the milk tell him things?
Look with him.
Look at with interest! Why would you want to do something
You
other than
actually
that?
told it. It's gonna tell him something.
This is an absolute pleasure.
Clear as a crisp spring morning. F.K. in the coffee.
He has a crazy smile on his face. It's kind of scaring me.
It just got better as soon as you said that.
FK.
Now you just have to find the U and the C.
Oh. I don't know how to read.
Oh my gosh, there's a sleep and food meter. You actually have to live.
Please let me play the piano.
Hold me closer, tiny dancer.
Oh, can't go outside.
All I want are patio seats. That's unfortunate.
You forgot your egg? No, you got to bring
Oh, I guess that's the exit.
But there's got to be something else in this room.
I think it thinks you forgot.
It's catchy, isn't it?
It's a Mario song, of course it is.
Bye-bye, Polly.
She's quick.
Hi.
What are you buying?
Buy. Coffee black.
So I think you need to
Racist
buy coffee to
coffee.
actually stay awake and such. What does cigarettes do?
They get you closer to death.
They're
Oh, it's-
$114.
Well, you know what? That's duties and oh wow, wow.
Crackers are
How bad was the
$20.
economy back then?
Buttery taste. The crackers actually sound delicious.
So I'm trying to read these meters, like the food and sleep meter on your there. I'm trying to understand these bars.
So I think they must just deplete down to red.
Yeah, and so you don't have full bars, but they're almost there. And I assume the coffee and everything is you're supposed to use them to wake up in a pinch and
Wow.
eat. Wow, this game got a lot more complicated than I was actually expecting it to be.
During the middle of a zombie fight, you're gonna have to have some crackers.
That was a
Oh.
great first day of this game, folks. We did a great job.
That was
That was good job, guys.
a whole episode?
That was a lot of work. We worked hard. We did it. Woo!
Oh,
Good job.
that's so many
$1,400
cigarettes.
a day. That's not bad.
Yeah.
You can buy so many cigarettes with that money.
They're $114 per pack.
Yeah.
What, you think they gotta stop the smoking somehow?
True.
I feel like maybe they just they used yen in the original version and they didn't convert it over, so like it's
Oh, wow.
$114 for cigarettes as opposed to like $7.
Please
I
tell
don't
me
know.
you can eventually go fishing in this game. You know, the more questions this game answers, the more confusing it
Wow,
becomes.
that is an interesting depiction of turkey.
That
'Cause it's
one
unbelievably
satisfies
delicious.
A large amount.
I think that's supposed to be cabbage?
It's a sheriff taxi.
So Uber is really spread to the country, eh? Ooh, ominous.
Oh wait, I'm getting the car?
Yeah, he gave you the keys.
For preparing a car for me.
They're clearly trying to send us a message with this king thing.
Let's take it for a spin.
Oh, I
Oh,
hope
man,
you
if you-
get to drive.
Yeah, magic
hope you get
the
to
controls.
Simply amazes me. The keys were left on the front hood, and nobody stole the car. Values.
Who was here to steal the car?
Values.
That was a very awkward pause. Yes!
There's a wipers control.
Wipers
Okay, we
on.
gotta test the wipers, and then we gotta play the signals.
I wonder if you can get arrested for not using your signals correctly.
Yeah, you know, safety
Jesus
first,
Christ, this is crazy.
Got the master
Ooh,
key.
frame rate drop.
right? Ooh, flares.
Oh no.
Yes.
Also, your gas is at the bottom right.
Oh, you actually have gas.
The depiction of the police car in the bottom right is
Yes,
hilarious.
I was really hoping you would turn on your wipers before you actually started. So it's actually like, how do I start this car? And you hit all these buttons, and you. Whoa.
So,
Put your seatbelt on.
about those bonus features in
Oh, yes, let's hear this commentary.
Oh, yes.
these have almost no bonus material. Even if they do.
Wow. You know what?
It's true.
Yeah. Like,
So many new audio and visual appliances were coming out back then. Do you remember the first video deck we bought? We bought it to record one of the Star Wars movies on TV.
this is fantastic.
Spent hours there, just trying to find a good movie to rent. There weren't that many to choose from back then. I remember renting some really bad ones after
You have your signal on. Oh, no.
Okay there, Grandma.
Killer Tomatoes. Filmed
Not a bad movie.
Yeah.
directed, written, and
This is just a wonderful part of the game.
really awful.
If you turn your sirens on, do cars pull over for you?
So many sequels and
You should definitely find out.
released in '95.
I remember that.
7-minute theatrical release. was bumped up to a whopping 90 minutes. But that
Nope.
was
No effect.
I never had a chance to see it.
I know, Zach. Once this case is over, we can watch it together.
Aw,
I bet we can buy a copy on the internet.
this guy's a real romantic.
Yeah, sure. Buy on the internet.
This guy seems like someone who buys his media.
Yeah, I don't think he knows what a computer is. That was the only computer he's ever owned, and he lost it in that car crash.
Oh, I have to get there by 5 o'clock. Is there a way to...
Teleport?
Oh. This is a menu system.
Wow.
This is great.
This is just
What
all
is
sorts
that?
of wonderful.
What is that for? Oh, the controls. That makes sense. I should have known.
You know what? We should really change that top
What is
menu to
cruel
autosave
production?
to on. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
Why is that off by default? What game would turn off autosave?
Change the blood
Cruel
color.
production.
Oh,
Wait,
off.
what does off do?
Yeah.
Makes it pink?
I'm assuming like blue or something.
Because purple is cruel?
I don't know. For the Germans, they can't actually show real blood. Kid, you know, in Fallout, they had to switch all the in zombie movies. They have to switch it to green, so it doesn't. It's not actual blood.
Huh.
Really?
But
like,
they're totally okay with nudity.
It's like the Super Nintendo version of Mortal Kombat where the blood was changed to sweat.
Yep, exactly.
So funny.
But, you know, like in North America, where if anything has nudity, it's all covered up and everything like that. Over there, it's completely okay. You just can't show violence.
Yeah.
Also, drug use was a big thing.
Big.
Like in Fallout, there was morphine and all that stuff before they had to change the names.
Left.
Hey, remember when GPSs were a thing? Okay, that's really dramatic. Also, I really love the touch of being able to drive around. This game is really exceeding my expectations right now. Like, I am actually pleasantly surprised with what's going on.
There's definitely something kind of irrational and insane about the construction of this game.
Yeah.
Like it's not even like there's obviously a lot of it that's just really poorly made, but like the idea that they put so much care
Like this.
into like the idea of like wipers, like that's
Yeah, this is
nuts.
like their child.
Like, why would they
Yeah.
do that? Like, the amount of options you have while driving the vehicle and all the buttons
Yeah.
are assigned something, it's really cool. And the fact that this entire part is in the game, like, we're just driving around.
Yeah.
Like, we don't even need to progress if we don't want to. We go visit the trailer park over there to the left.
This kind of reminds me of this Onion video, and it was about the most ultra-realistic war game of all time. And one of the missions is you drive 8 hours to a village to drop off supplies, and they tell you it's the wrong village.
Speaking of 80s,
Wow.
one jewel in the rough.
And this, I'm assuming that bit might have been inspired by this game.
Yeah.
Back in '83. by Doug Marquis. Right. It was filmed pretty cheap, but still, it was pretty good. The monster design with the mouth crammed full of teeth. I loved it. So many delicious B-movie cliches. Did you know that they made a sequel? But I never got to see the sequel.
Oh.
The store didn't have it for some reason. They said the staff for the sequel was totally different from the original.
The staff.
You know,
Interesting translation choice.
the sound.
Wait, Zach. Sounds a lot like the movie Tremors.
That was back in '89.
I really love this movie
Jeepers.
talk.
Now that was a great role for Kevin Bacon. Masterpiece.
Zach,
But I think you went past your.
I just want to listen to what he's saying.
I've only seen the first one, though.
The only good one, really. Like, watching the rest is just a waste of your time.
That's much more entertaining than Nico! It's your cousin!
Do you want to go bowling?
Oh, this actually handles like a butt.
So just as well as walking around.
Yeah.
I mean, you had 7 hours?
Welcome to Greenvale!
That's one fine building for such a small town. The
Curious.
exterior is spectacular. Don't you agree, Zach?
Commence profiling. Wood murderers. Good wood. Serial murderers.
Oh, country ham.
Only a moderate amount?
I feel like a whole ham would make you full.
Turkey sandwich makes you more full than country ham.
Oh, this
To be fair, it is unbelievable.
Sorry, my glasses don't
Oh,
work. That was quite the run.
Morgan. We've been expecting.
that was the man who was weeping in the beginning.
I'm really not a big fan of how rubbery everyone's necks are. It's kind of freaky.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please just call me York. It's what everyone else calls me.
Very well then, Agent York.
I believe I owe you a thank you for retrieving my belongings from my car. Thanks.
No.
Wait, you're not going to ask questions about what happened with the car, though?
I want to help do everything I can to help the investigation.
She had a fling with the dead girl.
I believe Anna was murdered. She was such a bright and lovely girl.
Did you know her well?
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, not really. But it's a very small town. I'm sorry.
Okay, you know this character
This is the first really big case I've ever seen.
is totally based on the Alan Cummings character in
Can I have a look at Anna's file?
the last
Yes, of
Kubrick
course.
film,
The sheriff told me to let you through to the meeting room.
Eyes Wide Shut. When Tom Cruise goes to the hotel and he's asking about Nick Nightingale,
Take a look around
he's
while I-
so much like this.
Huh.
Know when things are ready.
Interesting.
And he's also, they are really playing up the gay angle also in Eyes Wide Shut.
Totally at odds with the monarch. Almost a good setting for a cartoon.
Or a video game.
See what we got.
Oh, there's a phone book. Let's call some pizza.
It's a town of 600. They have a gunsmith and
Art
a lady
gallery.
who makes.
That is a joint pizza art gallery.
This is
You do really like observing these doors first.
How do you know that the door wasn't locked?
inner strength in him. And an excellent cook.
That's his profiling for you. He's gay. He must be great at cooking.
Where are you
No,
turning
it's-
off? Oh, records. Cool.
Yeah, this is.
I honestly, you know what? Some parts of this don't really make much sense to me. The controls being shitty and all that stuff. But then there's parts like this that really impress me. Like, it's just, they weren't thinking with the amount of detail to put in.
I mean, this is pretty fancy.
For a town of 600?
Yeah.
No wonder they have nice wood.
Sheriff isn't going to be happy.
I'm sure there's something you can do.
I think that really defines the term non-playable character at its finest.
Maybe you can give him the master key.
Oh, do you think?
Oh yeah, take out, yeah.
Because it seems like they want you to go to Thomas.
Yeah. You don't think we're supposed to find it somewhere?
It was a master key from the sheriff.
Alright.
But I mean, this could...
That might be too obvious.
Yeah.
What's down the
I don't think there is such a thing when it comes to games like these.
Nothing's obvious when you have a deadly premonition.
Found it.
No, it just allows you to drive all the cars that you see.
You were right, Riley. I apologize.
Okay, I wasn't really paying attention.
I'm gonna assume that there's gonna be some glowing particles coming off of the key, so I don't think you're gonna miss it. Oh.
Maybe it's inside the box.
May I walk it with the crowbar? Really? Shooting in a police station. Also, that's really like GoldenEye sounding bullet shots.
Yeah. The club.
Oh, shooting range. Ah. There we go.
There we go.
Squirrel keys.
I was right.
Can you shoot something?
Trolls.
The answer is no.
There we go, right in
And
front
you're
of you.
dead.
Straight for the dick.
And for the dick.
Oh! What'd you get?
What?
Item acquired. It's just like the piece of paper with holes in it.
Yeah, I got nothing.
It could be that it was just a delayed acknowledgement of picking up the squirrels.
Oh, yeah.
That's very true. He's going to be so happy he found those keys.
I hope he does something
He's gonna,
fanciful.
he's gonna
Yep.
put out.
It's gonna be like, Thomas, I've got the squirrel. Can you provide the nuts?
Why did you just... Yeah, but why did you try to give your master key away?
I wanted to see, why would they give you the option to give him the wrong quest item?
Just to see if you're smart enough. You're the worst in this game. You're off the force.
I hope this is the right one. You found a Siberian chipmunk this time, have you?
Are you kidding me?
Siberian chipmunk? This species lives in northern Japan on the island of Hokkaido. They're actually...
We will educate Americans on all of our different squirrel species.
We're looking for a southern flying squirrel right now.
Nerd!
This is the best.
So we actually did not find the keys.
Emily, she wasn't there before.
Hi.
That kind of reminds me of, at the beginning of Metal Gear Solid 5, the doctor tells you that you're going to have to go undercover, and you have to choose what your disguise is going to be like, and then it goes to like a character customization screen. And so you can spend, like, it's incredibly detailed, the amount of different, like, things that you can change about this person who you're going to become. And then after that, the doctor who's going to perform the surgery gets killed by a special agent that comes in, and so that just never happens. And you spent so much time.
Wow. Spoiler alert.
It's part of the 40-minute cutscene that opens the
Oh
game.
my god, that's such a long cutscene.
Oh, I gotta remember to be sprinting when you go through doors. Oh.
Can we talk about how large this this prison is?
This is extensive. This would probably hold 600 people.
Just in case there's an outbreak, we have to deal with the citizens of this. Oh, what's in this one? Citizens arrest and such. Okay.
Curvy-tailed flying squirrel.
The fact that there's multiple squirrel keys in this police station is stupid.
I feel like we should go through, though, and hear his explanation for all the different types of...
Yeah, give him the wrong one purposely every time.
Oh, is there somebody...
This one was born without three. Yeah.
Haha.
Just dude.
That was a big prison.
Yeah.
Okay, this better be the right key.
Who stands like that?
Don't give him the master key.
You found the key.
Found the key.
That's the right one?
Oh my gosh.
You really know your squirrels.
A southern flying squirrel. Thank you.
Wow.
Have you noticed that the squirrel names change?
Please go.
Like, when he picked up the keys at the shooting range, it was striped squirrel. Then they said Siberian squirrel. And then now, when he picked it up, it said curvy-tailed or something squirrel. And now it's saying...
Flying
it's
squirrel.
Like...
The southern,
Very strange.
The victim's name was Anna Graham. Age 18, she just recently graduated from high school this year.
Nice.
Her dream was to move out to the city and become a model.
Well, she's in pictures now. Oh, that was dark even for my taste.
And we've got the title of the episode.
On that note, I'm going to have a drink.
And lives on the insurance money from her husband's accident. After all, it's a small town with a low cost of living. Financially,
That's clearly Naomi Watts, right?
and they led normal
He looks
lives.
just
A
like
normal life is exactly what a curious teenager
No,
does.
the opening of the game says it's not based on anybody.
It's all starting.
And it's completely coincidental if, there is coincidences of people.
I think this game is going to argue that there is no such thing as coincidence.
Where's this portable ashtray?
No, I take that back.
So that's cigarette number 10.
Yo, how many's in a pack?
20.
This is a good biscuit.
Or 25. Just, it depends on if you want regular or king size.
Where in town can I get these?
So we're gonna need in like
Actually-
2 more episodes.
I baked them myself.
Of course you did.
Hey, that looks like the log where they find what's-her-face in Twin Peaks. The picture behind,
Particular about
Key Guy.
the balance of milk and butter you've achieved here.
Oh my.
Oh, they're not going to show another picture, but yeah, it looked like the log where they find what's-her-face.
Laura Palmer?
Yeah.
Huh.
Thomas,
We get another shot behind him.
Yes, sir.
we're going to use the car outside. Let's get going.
And only that car.
You might think this is just a small town police investigation, but our inspections are thorough and solid. I'm hoping you won't slow us down.
So far, that's the most mismatched, character profile to character, person voicing him.
And we're done in the sheriff's office after an hour. Ugh. I really like how we haven't gone through it and continues, though.
Nice work, Riley.
I'm trying my best.
Good detective work.